It was a rainy Friday evening when I called my wife, Sarah, asking if she wanted to have dinner together. We hadn't spent much time together lately, and I missed her. She answered with that soft voice of hers and said, "I'm sorry I'm busy tonight. I have a lot of work to catch up on." I believed her because why wouldn't I? She'd never given me a reason to doubt her before, but something in her tone that night felt off. It wasn't cold or distant, it was too light. Too careful, like she was trying not to slip. My gut twisted, but I pushed it away. I trusted her. I drove home from work, but instead of going straight inside, I decided to stop at the cafe near her office. She had always said it was her thinking spot. When she needed to get away from the desk, maybe I'd surprise her with her favorite latte and show her that I was thinking of her too. When I got there, I saw her through the window. My heart slowed, then sped up so fast it almost hurt. She wasn't alone. Across from her sat a man I'd never seen before. He leaned in close, smiling in a way that made my stomach churn. She laughed. Really laughed, the kind of laugh I hadn't heard from her in months. Her hand rested on the table, and his hand covered it like it belonged there. I stood frozen on the sidewalk, the coffee cup in my hand growing colder by the second. My mind screamed at me to look away, but my eyes wouldn't listen. Then, as if fate wanted to twist the knife, I saw her tuck a strand of hair behind, her ear in that shy way she used to do with me when we first met. I didn't confront them, not then. I turned and walked away into the rain, each step heavier than the last. By the time I reached my car, my shirt was soaked through, but I couldn't tell if it was from the storm or the tears I refused to acknowledge. That night, she came home late, hair slightly damp, cheeks flushed. She smiled and kissed my cheek as if nothing had happened. I stared at her, trying to memorize every detail, the way her eyes avoided mine, the faint scent of cologne that wasn't mine. I realized in that moment the worst part wasn't the betrayal. It was knowing she'd look me in the eyes and still choose to lie. And now, I had to decide whether I was strong enough to stay or brave enough to walk away.